At the very top, they're going to be at the home field advantage going into match 2, where they await their opponents between Nagoya, NTP Oja, and Crazy Raccoon. But in that first team match number 1, Nagoya will have the home field advantage, and we'll break down the rules in just, I want to say, down the line as we get further and further into the playoff spot happening in December. It's going to be on the 13th, just in case you guys haven't marked your calendars already.
Should definitely do so. It'll be some fantastic action coming through. See the going NTP Oja go up against Crazy Raccoon, and then the winner of that going Good A Squad. Nothing short of amazing. And then, of course, the next time that we meet, at least for regulation play, we'll be figuring out who's going to be Division F. That's still a little bit more in contention too as well than one might think. But big ups to Good A Squad to retain where they were at. Again, they've had maybe not the best season, the very first season of Street Fighter 6 Street Fighter League, and they brought it back after that, winning the World Championship right after, and looks to get another W for Street Fighter League, but also for the World Championships that will be happening at Capcom Cup.
Really excited to see it, and also really excited to see the rest of our Division F matches that's going to be happening in just a few more days, right? When we get back into it after the weekend. Obviously, we still have to go through World Warrior, which we will talk about in just a bit, but still, we got to find the conclusion towards Division F. We got to see who's going to make it into that top 3.
So before that, we're going to get an interview with the team captains, Gachikun, KP, and Dogura. Led their squads to success. Shouts out to each and every one of them. They've been playing their hearts out, not only just to lead their team, but also individually playing within the matches. Dogura's been putting himself up with the Elena pick. Very fantastic match we saw against like the likes of Fujimura, 3-0ing the Mai, really showcasing what he could do on the Elena. KP being the best player in the league right now, even with that one little blemish that he's had, that one loss from Gachikun, he has still been the strongest player thus far in terms of results. Gachikun come back in the fray and shaking things up when need be for his team, coming through with that Rashid at the very end, especially like short of amazing. So all these players have not just sat on the bench, they've actually participated, they've led their team, they've given them, you know, obviously advice and things like that. I feel like these are really great leaders, but also really good players. And you have to be a good player out here nowadays because of the extra position. You cannot just be on the bench saying, do this, do that. You have to actually be out there in the fields fighting it out.
I feel like if there's anybody who's going to contest to that, it might be Mono from Red Rooster, but then he stepped up towards the last couple of weeks and got his W's, so that doesn't count.
Let's go, Mono. No bias.
So there's definitely going to be like talks amongst the leaders of the respective teams coming into playoffs. I'd imagine one of the questions have to be like, who are the teams you are most intimidated to play against and why? I would assume that, but there's also going to be a reflection of the season going into this point in time. Dogura getting his interview in right now. I know during the interview he did mention KB a little bit, so maybe we're not going to get like the full exact picture, but we are going to say this for now. For the side of Dogura, he said, looking back, we're winning more on the away side than the home side this season. We maybe have an advantage this year. So